It's going to be the last bonfire until we get to the boss, so I definitely want to have this one kindled. My equipment wasn't that beat up, so, well, while some of my maggot sure was. Okay. Now let's get through without using all of my Estus up. You need to not sneak up behind me, so we'll kill you outright. I wonder why that regular giant skeleton came down. That's really frightening. Here, have one of these. And you have one of these. And you have my last one of these. And I'll go over to regular fireball for the invader. I thought it was fat rolling for a second there, or mid-rolling. I guess I am mid-rolling, actually. This character's name, I don't think it's a reference to a popular meme joke video about World of Warcraft, but it might be. I don't know. I don't know if director Miyazaki would know what the heck that is. Once you see, you'll know exactly what I'm talking about. Okay, come on, invade me, Paladin. Anytime now. There he is. Leroy Jenkins heals himself. Oh, I missed. Damn. Are you hitting me with your... Yeah. He has a gigantic hammer called the Grant. Hey. Humanity Solid, Grant, and the Sanctus. But he pulled out his casting charm, his talisman to punch me with. So that was very bad of an idea for him. 45,000 souls. Should I return with these? Probably. I've used up all my... Well, let's just show off how much we can get down here. Because this is going to be a good humanity farming spot as well. So these walls, they always look like salt to me. They look like salt crystal, because they're kind of whitish. Oh, didn't mean to kick. Thought he was doing his collapse attack on me. Plunk. So these guys are very fun. They will do some good little traps in this zone. So let's clear up the path before we do anything else. Ouch, those gigantic arrows sticking out of me. Okay, so you want to rush down the sniper, right? That skeleton shooting arrows at you? Well, hey. Well, if you do, that guy to my right is programmed to, for his first attack, to be a kick. So you run past him to get to the archer, and you get kicked to your death off the pit. Ouch. I think he primarily uses kick. Even after that... Yeah, that's what I was afraid of. But that's okay. I showed it off. I can probably get those souls back. Probably. Hopefully. Very hopefully. 45,000 is a lot to lose. I think a good Chaos Storm should take care of those guys too. Don't follow me. Maybe I should try to use the regular fireballs on these guys. I don't know. I only use 4, and then I'll have 4 available for that ledge. We're just gonna back off, why not? Free hit. That attack is the worst. I've lost track of where I am. It's around here. And then down here. Oh. Roll. Roll, damn, roll. Down here. Yes. So that was Paladin Leroy Jenkins. I didn't really take a look at his gear, but the Grant is a faith weapon that is like 50 strength requirement, I think. I tried to use it once. It takes a very specific build, and it's not super good. But it's very interesting because it heals you when you hit things, I believe. Grant, here we go. It's like not as good as the Dragon Tooth. It's split damage between magic and regular physical damage. So, yeah, 50 strength, 30 faith. And it does 130 divine damage as well as magic. But it has a scaling with faith, so... A very strange weapon. Great hammer. Legendary weapon of the Way of the White, granted to an undead paladin long ago. This massive iron can only be lifted those with inhuman strength, but is blessed and very effective against agents of dark. I believe this is basically a... what's it called? An occult. It's an occult type weapon, basically. So it kills gods and demons very well. And then the shield he had. I also wanted to check out the shields are at the bottom. Of course they are. Yeah, Solaire is Solaire's talisman is not very good even. Effigy shield, here we go. It's a small shield. Oh, it's a regular shield. Okay. 90 physical, 90 lightning though, that's pretty good. Defends against divine weapons and lightning. Yes, occult weapons. Nido has a Lord Soul, so he's considered a god. He's the first person to ever die, apparently. So it is a small shield. Whoops. So weirdly, the effigy shield would be a good bashing weapon. I wouldn't say good. I mean, it would be more effective against him. And then Sanctus. Also nothing special. It has 18 faith requirements, so this is a paladin's shield only, bizarrely. 95 physical, 70 fire. It's okay. Legendary weapon of the Way of the White, granted to an undead paladin long ago. Yeah, it recovers HP slowly while you shield bash things with it if you use it as a weapon. So not super useful. Maybe it's just when you equip it. I'm not going to use it anyway. I've got my meat cleaver. I'm happy with what I got. And this area is now safe. Ooh, there was a crystal lizard down here. Gotcha. Just 2 twinkling titanite, not a big deal. And the usual 1 soul. Oh. Skeleton pillar. And 2 skeleton pillars. Get this guy first. Oh no. Oh no. Yeah, there goes my souls. Damn. All because I clanged off the side 1 time. How about I go radio silent and just finish this and get to the lower area where more cool stuff will happen, huh? Okay, is my mic back on? I have to really double check on this one. Okay. So, I finally got through that ambush. It only took 1 try. Don't worry, you didn't miss anything. Check this out. A bunch of skeletons. They all seem to be kneeling, like, praying to something. This area totally wigged me out when I first played it, because I'm like, this is the creepiest thing ever. All these people died, like, praying to something. And guess what? There's more than 1 pinwheel. I think these are like called pinwheel apprentices or something. They shoot miracles and lightning spells at you. These are little tiny baby skeletons. Very creepy. But this is what you would farm for humanities, oddly enough. Which is another thing of the whole why humanity is also often associated with women, because, and I thought it was like it had to do with childbirth, because these baby skeletons also drop lots of humanities for you. Well, maybe not lots, but you know, it's more common. Whenever you're down here in the water, they will continually spawn. You also get a ton of them in one little area, so they're easy to kill lots of in one hit, one swing rather. I do think I'm actually pretty good to do the boss. I have 6, let's make it 5 Estus Flasks. And the boss is relatively tough. So you can see all the skeletons were facing towards this altar-like thing. Is there anything else in here? I think I got it all. There may be an item down below where the baby skeletons are. Yep, there's one. I don't know if they're the skeletons of babies or skeletons for babies. I don't know. Oh, I think my battery on my keyboard is dying. It's acting strange. Using a wireless keyboard. You shouldn't do that, by the way. I don't like wireless, but that's all I got right now. I think that's everything. Good. I thought I was like stuck on something, but it's just my keyboard not responding for a few seconds. Maybe something got in the way of the sensor. I don't know. Let's not bash my wireless keyboard just yet. What do I have to lose? 22,000 souls? No big deal. Let's make an attempt at this boss. I think I need to have the club available to me. That is to say, my good old Divine Reinforced Club. And I'll keep my flame in my left hand. It's in shields, duh. The reason for that is there will be skeleton adds in this boss fight. And I believe those adds will keep coming unless killed with the usual anti-skeleton weapon. We've already seen this guy, Nito, Gravelord Nito. That's real fucking Nito. Because in one of the uncut cut content videos, I nestled into a coffin and it transported me down here to join the Gravelord Covenant if I wanted to. Oh, I'm gonna get killed by skeletons before they're doing anything. Wow. How lame am I? Jeez. Alright, well. Let me turn off commentary mode for a second and do that again. That was very embarrassing. Jeez. Alright, that's Lord Nito. Grave Lord Nito. As you can see, he works as a necromancer, so those skeletons will keep respawning as long as you don't kill them with a divine weapon. He usually blows them up himself with his attacks, but it's not like a guaranteed thing. And they can still be very annoying, like that second or third run. There's also a few corpses laying around you can get some items from. There's Paladin Leroy's stuff, in case you want it. I believe there was another one around here. Did I not see one? Did I imagine it? Oh well, maybe it was just like a skeleton dropped their sword or something on death. We've already seen the Tomb of the Grave Lord. Now he's no longer in his gigantic coffin, though. And yeah, Nito's like one of the easier Lord Soul fights, I would say. But he's also super interesting because of his abilities. Like, that grab powers him up. When he grabs you and like crunches you with his fingers, that powers him up. He has the sword that does toxic damage. He has the Gravelord Sword ability, which is a spell. Whenever you hear that scream, the sword comes out of the ground and hits you. Not blockable. You just have to time your rolls, basically. And his explosion spell, which is actually a dark type spell. We'll see that later in the DLC. And I don't have, if I had done the DLC beforehand, it's definitely a dark type spell because the ability, the item you get that blocks dark spells in the DLC also works on him. But it's pretty easy just to hold up your shield. You take a bit of damage from the chip damage. It blows you backwards. It's not a big deal. It also clears out all the skeletons for you. So, yeah, Gravelord Nito, one of the coolest looking bosses ever in any video game, pretty much. And one of the easier Lord Soul bosses to fight. Anyway, let me sit here. I think my equipment took a beating. It's okay. Didn't do too badly. Once again, Sunlight Maggot takes the most damage for some reason. Let's do more damage, more swings. I think I'll leave Endurance at 30 for a while. I don't really need any more. Unless I equip a heavier shield or a shirt. I think I'm good on that. And then the rest can go into Vitality and Strength. I also need to check what the dexterity requirement for the Dragon Slayer's Great Bow is. Because I do want to use that at least once in my lifetime. I'm perfectly happy with light crossbow and my longbow, but, you know, showing more things off. Anyway, thank you for watching Dark Souls. I'll probably grind a bit more, get some humanities, clear out all the items off screen that I missed from Demon Ruins, Lost Izalith, and the Tomb of the Giants. So I'm pretty sure that there's an item down here I still need, or two, that are very important for a few things. I won't spoil it. So thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.